today we're going to learn about kettlebell swings. So kettlebell swing is not it's majorly of explosive workout, it's power workout. It do not come under a lot of strength, It's mostly basically fully for your explosive power. So the muscle which are targeted over here is your glutes and hamstrings are the main target over here. The axillary or secondary muscles are your lat, the upper body muscle, your lat, and your core, your forearm muscles which are comes under the play over here. So the cueing, the basic cueing start with the stance, how they have to stand. So this is the hip width, exactly over hip or shoulder width. Little bit slider away, a little away from the hip width. So this is the position. As we are starting for squatting or the same toe alignment, less than 30 degree toward rotation. And then take the kettlebell in hand. There's one cue in the mind which is your hand should be free, shouldn't be too stiff. Otherwise you won't get a full swing or you won't optimize the full power of your glutes and hamstring while doing it. So that's the main thing which everyone has to keep in mind. So it's a hinge movement, it's not a squat movement. So focus on hinge rather than squatting. So this is a hinge, this is how it start. Okay. So the starting cue, this is the starting portion of kettlebell swings. So how the explosive power is starting is just observe the just observe the kettlebell on your hip and then explosively pull it up. So while pulling it up, you should squeeze your glutes. It's a voluntary contraction. You should do it. Otherwise, you won't get that swing or how high the kettlebell won't go. So this is the movement. So you have to observe the kettlebell by leaving it inside your hip or between your legs, and then reproduce it or re-give it. So that's how the kettlebell swings works. So I'll just perform 5 reps for it. And then I'll do if my hand is too stiff, how the kettlebell swing will be. There's a range which it can go. So if my hands are too free, okay. And then keep in mind once again, it's basically of glutes dominant workout. It's not upper arm or shoulder dominant workout. So while doing it, what happens? Some people start using their arm. So you have to notice with it. You have to note with it. So what are the major mistakes or injuries which a client can get is they do over hyperextension of lower back, will lead to low back pain. Next is they'll use arm power or arm strength to do the workout. That's the second mistake. Next mistake is the stance. If you're too wide, it won't work. So the next is a major mistake which they can do in this. Yeah, these are major mistakes which I have seen in the clients. That's it. Any doubts?